Hello, lovely people. I bring you today's episode in a very relaxed manner, but never mind, the content is what is important. Today, I like to share with you one of the problems we face from society as persons or women with disability. I said in one of my earlier videos that I actually came out with this concept due to the problems I've personally faced from society growing up as a person with disability. But you see, because I like to be fair, I took time to speak to other people with disability, of course, women. And so I'm convinced that these challenges are challenges or problems that surround our circumstances. And one of these biggest problems we face as women with disability is from the opposite sex, that is men. I'm saying this because some men, of course not all of them, have weird perceptions and fantasies about sex with women with disability. And so some men will go in for women with disability not because they want any permanent relationship with her, no, not at all, but rather to satisfy their curiosity and some of those fantasies. They actually would want to experience how sex feels like with a woman with disability. Now, the number two reason why some men will go in for a woman with disability is because of a man's own selfish interest, and that is to exploit the woman, especially say obani ye obabia sebi oboni humodin kakra. Oh, scheiße. Yeah, and that reminds me of a man and one man in Ghana those days who only went in for women with disability, and he kept several of them at the same time. What happened is he was actually married to one very beautiful and intelligent woman with disability, and lied to several other women with disability and kept them as side chicks all over the regions. And so once a while, the wife was actually resident in the Volta region. And so once a while, he traveled to the other regions. He would leave this woman and travel to the other regions where he had these other several women with disability as side chicks, and lived with them for a period of time without any of them having an idea that he's doing that to them. And thank God I'm not a victim, but a friend was, and that's how come I know about it. And he kept rotating, moving from one to the other. And he will once a while also go and live with his wife, But you see, he was eventually uncovered before he died. There is another category of men who are looking for someone, a woman, to bully, and so think that being a person with disability actually means humility. Yeah, he thinks that being a person with disability means humility. But you see, the two have nothing in common. Disability is a form of deformity, and being humbled is a character. And so, if you're a man and you are looking for a woman that you can ride or bully, and then you come across this woman with disability, and you think that you can have your way because she is a person with disability, it's only a fantasy. It might not be true. The last group of men or a man that will go in for a person with disability is the one that actually would like to some extent settle down with a woman with disability. This is the type of man that doesn't care, with regardless to the woman's circumstances or disabilities, he's ready to settle down with her. But you see, family members and friends come in. Family and friends come in and discourage the man. Some will tease him until he actually runs away, forgetting that we are also human beings and we did not create ourselves, but God did. We never opted for these circumstances, Sometimes our own fellow women who are able-bodied don't also see the reason why a man should choose a woman with disability over them. They think that they are the best or they should be the best option, and so they mock the man. They actually humiliate the man. They passed out all sort of comments to the man, and that reminds me when a woman said, "Ɔka kyerɛ bɛrima no sɛ na wo kɔpɛ ɔbaa mbra aburokyire na mombɛbɔ bra a wakɔ akɔfa apakye na apakye deɛ ɛbra bɛn na wobɛtumi ne ne abɔ." You see, there was also another scenario when my own friend said to me that woyɛ apakye anaa woyɛ ɔbaa na wodi dɛm deɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ woware bɛrima a ɔno so edi dɛm. Yeah, that is what she said. And so I know that sometimes it is not the fault of the men, apart from those who have their own perceptions and fantasies to satisfy. Under certain circumstances, it is not their fault. It is as a result of pressures from society. You understand? And if you are a man and you think you see a woman with disability, and then due to any of the reasons I have outlined, you want to go in for this woman and you don't mean business. You don't actually mean business. Don't do it. Leave her alone. If you also think that you cannot, stand the pressures from society, you cannot stand the mockery, from society and family members, you better don't go in for her. I want to repeat, if you're a man and you fall within any of the categories, and you don't really mean business, you don't really want to settle and go with a woman with disability, don't go in for her. You see, disability itself comes with an emotional torture. And so, it is not good for you to go and add up to it. Yes. And I would like to end here with this adage that, you see, if you see a very beautiful flower and you like it, you plug it at once. But if you see this beautiful flower and you love it, you don't plug it, you water it. I would like to end here. Thank you very much. Please share my video and subscribe to my channel, The Challenge Show. Thank you. I'll come your way another time. Bye-bye.